Okay, so anyways, this is part two of episode three of Memoirs of a Gayjin. So I was just talking about a dryer, right? And I had to get the dryer. And so I got the dryer, it came, oh my, it's working fabulous, and everyone is jealous. Okay, there's like six ALTs and that goes to my board of ed. Another one in the same city, but he's in high school, so they have a different, like he just works strictly with the high school. There's one in Mizunami and two, I think, in Toki. Um, and so I'm in Anashi, like right here, and Nakatsugawa is right here, and Mizunami is right here, and Toki's down here, and then there's Tajimi. But anyways, everyone's jealous that I have a dryer. Oh my god. Sucks for you, bitches. Any jets out there who don't have a dryer, you need to invest in one because it is fabulous. Like, it is so fabulous. Okay, so, anyways, so I've been talking about my dryer and how it's like fabulous, right? But, anyways, you want to know what's not fabulous? Okay, one of the reason why I haven't updated this is because it takes a month to get internet in Japan. A month. Like, I think it's the most ridiculous thing on the planet. On the planet. Okay? Okay, so as soon as I got here, I went and opened my. No. I went and did grocery shopping and like rest at home. And the next day, I went to SoftBank. So there are three major carriers of cell phones here. There's Docomo, AU, and SoftBank. And I have SoftBank. It's like, and apparently almost everybody here, like I think all the ALTs except one, um, they have SoftBank. And when you do SoftBank to SoftBank, it's like free or something. But everybody uses Line, so either way, if you have internet, it's free anyway. So I have SoftBank and have an iPhone, and I was gonna get this phone that was like almost $1,000, and it was really cute. But then I was like, oh, I guess I won't, because the iPhone was only, I think I paid $600 for mine because mine was a 32 gig. Um, so I got mine, and hold up, let me take a sip of my wine. Mm, delicious. And it was only $5. It was only 500 yen. So I Where was I? Oh, phone. Okay. So I got SoftBank, and it's actually pretty fabulous, right? But so I go in at 10 when they open, like 10:30, and it takes about half a day to get a cell phone. You know how like when you go to America, I want this phone, this is the contract, da 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 da. Da. You're in and out within the hour, maybe 2 hours at most. Maybe I've never seen 2 hours, right? Oh my god. Getting a cell phone in Japan takes half of the day, and then because you're gonna have to be like, oh, I need internet at my place, right? So you get it set, try to get it set up, and you think like, oh, it's gonna take maybe like a week, 2 weeks, maybe to get internet. Girl, let me tell you, it takes fucking fucking a whole month. I just got internet maybe about a week, 2 weeks ago. It takes about a month to get internet because they have to make sure the line wires. And I was like, there was a guy before me who had internet. Like, come on now. Like, and they're gonna send you a modem and everything in the mail later. And I was like, what the fuck, right? You don't even set this shit up for me. It took a month. So I had to be, my iPhone was like my best friend within that whole month. And I was like, oh my god. I was like, as soon as I get internet, oh my god, just oh my god. Let me tell you, it just sucks. Like it's like insane to me. It's like nuts. Fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? So, anyways, it takes a month to get fucking internet at your place. I'm like, oh my lord. So getting your cell phone takes like a billion years. Like it takes like half the day and internet for another month. And I'm lucky. Like, well, some of my friends don't even have internet where they're from. I think they're like in the really, really country. Like my town is 50,000. I know somebody who has like 900 people in their town, and the school only has like two people. I was like, what? He's like, yeah. The school has like maybe like four students. I was like, oh, hmm. What grade are they in? Well, they're like first, second, third, fourth. I was like, you got a fifth or sixth? No. I was like, oh, okay, cool. What the fuck, right? And then like one of my friends was like, oh yeah, there's like a convenience store like down like the street that's like 30 minutes away. I was like, what? So mine's actually pretty legit, right? So since I've been here, I'm starting to use like really like Japanese English. Well, and I say that I meant like terms, like convenience store. It's not like, you know how there's like a 7-Eleven, or we have like Family Mart, right? They'll have like Family Mart, 7-Eleven, K, something with K or something. Usually we say, oh, I'm going to 7-Eleven, I'm going to CVS, I'm going to Safeway, or oh well, convenience store. Maybe like you go to like, I don't know, Walgreens, right? Here we're just like, okay, so the word for convenience store here is konbini, like convenience, konbini, and they don't have a V, so the V just becomes a B. It's like Spanish. Um, so he's like, so I'm like, oh, kombini. So I say a lot of that word kombini. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna run to the kombini. Would you like something? So I think that's pretty cool. Oh my god, oh my god. I have to tell you this, right? So I went with without internet for a month. Let me tell you. Do you know what I miss most? Miss most. I mean, not when I say didn't have internet. I mean internet in my apartment. Let me tell you. Oh my god. Watching porno on your iPhone is the worst. I didn't even watch porno, okay? Like, as soon as I got my internet, girl, let me turn that up. I'm diddling. Oh my god. I was like, porno. Thank you, God. A month without porno. I'm sorry. I mean, I think porno is very important. I mean, watching on your phone is not that great, right? But anyways, so we had this like all first year jet that like so jet like I came as group B, so I came first week of August. Group A came in last week of July. So we're like a week apart. So I finally got to meet everybody. And the prefecture advisor, his name is Jason, and he is a bear. Oh my god. Such a total bear, but straight bear. His girlfriend, she is adorable. She's Japanese. She's very adorable, very cute, speaks perfect English. So he's really nice. He's a bear. And then when he met me, he was like, oh my god. Like, he was like, oh my god, you are like, I was like, if I ever have like a straight friend who was like totally gay friendly and just awesome. Actually, I have one back in college. His name is Richard Selby. He was like the coolest straight guy ever, right? So Jason is like such a bear, and he is so cool, and he like loves gay people, and I was like, oh girl, oh my god. So, anyways, um, he, I go like, I swear to God, so I've been like, so I had been here for maybe like 2 weeks, and we had to go for a jet training, and I went into the room with another girl. She came in April, so she didn't really have the training that like that first years get. So she came too, right? And I was like, so soon I walked in, I was like, hey everybody, oh my god! And the people that knew me were like, ah, and the people who didn't know me were like, what the fuck just walked in, girl? What the fuck just walked in? And so they had us divided into like groups, and we were like answering questions about work and teams and stuff. And so this is everybody's name, like let's just say John Smith, Ashley, I don't know, Ashley Johnson, right? And then I come down to, I was like, oh, where's me, right? So I'm looking for my full name, I couldn't find it. And it just says, the Thai. And I was like, and everyone was like, oh my god, are you the Thai? And I was like, apparently I am. Oh my god, so I am like, so apparently I feel like a celebrity, right? Okay, so to go on with the celebrity issue, when you go to school, I started going to school last week, started teaching last week. Um, it's a pretty interesting experience. So the little schools, the students are like, oh, Tai sensei, oh my god, ALT sensei. And so you know, I'm like talking to students, eating lunch with them. They're really cool. Like the students are like really awesome. I love the students. They're adorable, and I work at 5 schools. I work at one middle school and 4 elementary school, which is totally fine, right? Oh my god, let me tell you. I went to one of the biggest like elementary school, and I went there and had like my class, and afterwards, the student comes up and was like, name. And I was like, Tai. Name! Tai sensei? Name! And I was like, what the fuck are you, like, what are you doing? And so he hands me his book, and I'm like, book. これは本です. And he was like, name! And he hands me his pen, and I was like, oh! He wants me to sign his book. And I was like, what the fuck, right? And I was like, okay, sure. So I signed his book. And as soon as I did that, the whole class comes up. And it's not even like some my other smaller schools, there's like maybe 100 students. And there's like 12 kids in a class, or maybe like 5 kids, right? So they're pretty normal. This school has like 600 kids. And they like you imagine 30 kids coming up to you, touching you everywhere. Like they were like, oh my god, blah blah blah. They're like, sign, name. So I'm like giving a signature. Like I was like, my god, is this how celebs feel? This is like the worst. I was like, oh my god, thank god I never became a celebrity. Oh my god. I mean, I don't think anybody would want me to become a celeb, but I was like, my lord, this is like hard work. And kids are like jumping on you, clinging to you, touching your facial hair, touching your earring. I totally forgot to take out my earrings, and I was like, oh my god. And I was like, I thought to myself, I was like, oh my god, these kids, what the fuck? Right? So like touching me, I'm like signing, so I'm like giving out my signature, like, oh my god, right? So that was last week. This week I go to class again. And last week I taught maybe like 4. This week I taught 5 classes out of 6. I'm like exhausted. And at like lunchtime to eat lunch with them too. It's like I have to take a shit with them, eat with them, clean. Okay, so I scrub the floor, like clean with them, trying to be part of the community. And then he's like, come and play dodgeball. And I was like, oh my god, I have to teach 5 classes today. Like I'm exhausted. I just want to sleep. Like I couldn't even sleep anyway. I just want to rest and drink tea. No, go out and play dodgeball. I'm like, alright, I guess I'll play dodgeball. After I'm done, scrub the floor, then I rush to my class. Like, I am exhausted. Like, so tired. And after school, I was like, oh my god, I have to say bye to my students. So I go out and I'm like, bye-bye, sayonara, high five, right? And students come up and ask for my autograph again. It's like never ending. So it's like they finish one book, they go and get the next book, they come and they're like, sign more. And like you feel so bad because they're so cute and you just cannot resist. They're absolutely adorable. Oh my lord. So like, and I would do my introduction. I tell them I like Doraemon. Pull out my iPhone cover and it's a Doraemon. They're like, oh, kawaii. And then I tell them Naruto and everyone's like, oh my god. And I don't even read One Piece, but I'm like, oh, do you like One Piece? And everyone's go, oh, One Piece. And yeah, it's just like amazing. I think the students are absolutely adorable. Oh my gosh. Like, I like love it, right? Okay, so anyways, I've been spending, oh my god, I'm reaching my 14-minute mark. Okay, there's gonna be a 3rd video now, apparently, because I'm blabbling, bubbling, anyway, so I'm babbling on. Is that a word? Babbling, blah blah blah. Okay, anyway, blah 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 on. And there's gonna be a 3rd video of this episode 3. So this is episode 3 2. Next one's gonna be episode 3 3. Okay, bye. See you in a second.